welcome to the Late Night Snacking Podcast.
We're your hosts, Devin and Anita, and this is our weekly podcast where we grab a blanket and some snacks and talk about all things relationships, growing pains, and navigating through, honestly, life itself.
We hope our experiences encourage others to grow to become the best versions of themselves, and for their relationships. Grab a snack and let's go! What is up, snackers?
What's going on, y'all boys?
Woo!
What's happening?
Welcome back to
The
pod.
Late Night Snacking Podcast.
The what?
The most awesome podcast.
Whoa.
The most perfect podcast.
Whoa.
No, I'm joking.
The AP?
Yeah. But no, this is the most wholesome, most honest, and most open podcast in the world.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to the pod. It is good to be back with y'all for another week. Hope y'all enjoyed last week's episode where we kind of just talked about like new year, new us, resolutions, things that we're bringing into the new year. So if that's the type of vibe that you're on and you haven't watched yet, go back and watch
go tap
week's
in.
Episode. Yes.
And it's the first episode back, so you should do
why
that
would you
anyway.
not? Yeah.
Just saying. No peer pressure. Just saying.
Yeah. We'll never pressure you. That's a lie. But anyways. So welcome back to the pod. What's been new with us? We had a crazy, weird weather day today.
Yeah, so today is Tuesday. We didn't have school today because the wind was blowing too hard.
In the school's defense.
Because the wind was blowing too hard. Do you know where I would have been today? In the wind just like this? At school with a book over my head in the hallway.
Yeah.
I've been fine.
No,
I still would have ate lunch.
Honestly,
We would have had
that's true.
inside recess. I still would have went to PE.
The tornado
music.
drills.
Yeah, and I would have got on the bus and we would have made it home fine.
That's true.
But shout out to all the schools, Anderson School District, Fort Mill School District, CMS, Charlotte Mecklenburg. Shout out to y'all for not making us come to school today. It just made the week a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I agree.
shout out to y'all. But it was like tomorrow's hump day. The week is pretty much over with.
Hump
So
day.
I ain't complaining. Not
Nice.
complaining one bit.
Well, good for you. I still have to work, unfortunately, but at least I got to work at home, which is always nice. But the wind, I don't know. The wind was really being treacherous out there today.
It was.
It was a little wild.
Yeah, it sounded like the.
It was.
Sounded like a catastrophe out there.
It was getting a little wild. So hope everybody is staying safe, dry, because a storm came through, so it was raining a lot. So hope y'all got to also stay indoors, not on the roads. It's like supposedly flooding out there. I don't know what the heck is going on.
Yeah, we got a
today.
flood warning.
Yeah.
We got a tornado warning.
The hell? Yeah, so everybody stay dry and safe. I thought it would be a little fun to give like some wedding updates. We are really close to the 3-month mark, and our wedding coordinator just messaged us to meet up for like our 3-month like get together. I guess you could say prepping thing. So yeah, things are starting to feel real for sure. I pick up my reception dress this month. We have our catering tasting this month. There's just a lot going on. I'm really excited.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
Today is my nephew's birthday. Shout out to Keelan.
Yes.
Man, he turned 18 years old.
I feel old. I know you feel old because you were changing his diapers, so you feel extra old.
When he was born, I was in the 6th grade. I was changing diapers. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Like,
that's nuts.
Preparing bottles and stuff in the 6th grade. And now he's 18.
That's crazy. Not you eating your snack already.
Time flies.
Should we introduce the snacks since you just got right into?
Yeah, so because it's late night snacking, bro. I'm not finna sit here and.
I mean, we have a little segment where we introduce the snacks. You just
ain't no telling when that was gonna come. But so I had, you know what I'm saying, a little easy peel oranges, little tangerines.
Yeah.
5 as usual. Sweet. So,
I have one too.
hashtag health.
Hashtag health. Where are they from? Are you boycotting? I said, where are they from?
Oh, you know they come from Aldi.
You were silent, so I was like, wait, are we?
Oh, no, 'cause I was really trying to
Get
into the orange. Yeah.
Yeah, get into the flavors. That's funny.
Yeah, shout out to Aldi, man, for them.
Word.
That's pretty much like a regular pickup for us for the most part.
Oranges?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
That or either apples.
Apples.
Now, it's very rare that we do both, but this week particular, we did both.
I'm kind of loving it. The green apples, I don't know.
Green apples are hitting.
I don't know if y'all are peanut butter fanatics, but a nice crisp Granny Smith apple with some peanut butter. Oh my God.
Elite.
That is an elite snack. And we've been talking about it. We really want to get into like charcuterie boards and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I really would love to have one on here, like during one of our podcasts.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Like make one and have it as a snack.
Yeah, shout out to Elaine for really putting us on, because the charcuterie board that my friend Elaine had at her house when we went for the holiday thing,
like that's an
she was
adult.
next level.
That's an adult snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All types of liqueurs and wines present. Like, yeah, it was. I do want to like start getting into like what cheeses go with what type of wines and
Me too.
that type of thing. Like, it'd be kind of cool. So yeah, that and also I was supposed to be really using the apples to juice. I got some stalks of celery and I got the green apples. Was definitely supposed to be making a juice for those. So yeah, a green juice. I actually might put that in play, like tomorrow maybe.
Go for it.
Try to prep at least like 3 or 4 of those or something.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we started a new segment last week. Hope y'all thought it was as funny as we thought it was.
Oh yeah, the late night slacking. The late night slacking segment.
So tonight is my turn.
Yeah, so she was digging deep into the slacking gallery.
Because here's the problem. Devin, yes, has lots of pictures of me, like, just being goofy or being dumb.
Or sleep.
Or sleep. But
The slump cam pictures are crazy. But yeah. Yeah, the slump cam, yeah. I might have one of those for y'all next week.
Relax.
The slump cam is.
But I was trying to explain to him, like, he's more like action funny. Like, I have so many videos of him like just being silly. Like, can we bend the rules and do videos too?
Sure.
Because I have some gems and they need to be shared. I just don't have as many like meme funny pictures as you have of me.
Yeah, I got
You're pretty stacked.
tons.
Yeah.
Tons. Some of them are even voluntary. Like, she just sent them to me. Like,
Because like
it's like giving me the stick to hit you with. Like, well, but hey, that just lets me know that you find them in good humor, like I do. So that's fair.
If I send you one, it's because I really think that like that particular one is funny as shit. Like funny enough to send to you because I think you're funny and I want you to find me funny sometimes. So like if I think it's really good, I'm gonna send it to you so you can also laugh.
Yeah, I'll probably make a meme out of it or something.
Yeah.
Though I do need to get back in my meme bag. Like,
Relax.
we used to go crazy on the memes in college. Like, if you ever got caught slacking there, you was done for. Yeah.
Scared to be in that group
made
chat.
you a viral meme somewhere.
That's not okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, Zoe used to have this, and shout out to Zoe, man. WAP used to have this thing where it was almost like, it looks like a, not like a blog, but like a newspaper article, like a digital newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Like an article, but like on your phone or something.
Okay.
So he would have this thing, and it looked legit, but it would literally be him just like making the title, and it was almost like AI before AI. Like it would generate like this whole thing based on like the pic. Like it was crazy. I don't know how he did that. To this day, I don't know how he did that. Like
We gotta ask him. That's funny.
like one of our homies had like these New Balances. Oh man, they were beat to hell, man. And he had this thing. It was just like, oh, Philly man lost his New Balance on the train. And like, bro, it was crazy. Like,
That's funny.
Zoe, if you see this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
That's crazy.
nah, it was funny. That's a funny dude.
I need the connects.
Yeah, bro. I
gotta-
don't know.
I
If
gotta
he
get
ain't never
these.
put us on the secret, bro, there's no telling. Like,
That's hilarious.
he would put him in the group chat. That was so funny, bro. Like, cause you'd be like,
That is not a safe
It was
place.
like a link for it, and like you click the little link inside. It was so funny. Like, it was so crazy.
Damn.
Dang, bro.
That's wild.
Wild times, boy. Wild times.
Speaking of memes, though.
Oh, also shout out to
Oh.
Allen University getting the women's wrestling team.
Oh, I saw that.
It's the first year. Like that's big. That's major.
It
So
is.
we love it, man. Shout out to my
Go
alma
team,
mater.
go team, go team. Nice. Okay. Anything else?
Oh, if you want to get into the late night slacking gallery real quick.
I do. I really do. Here we go. Introducing this gem. I have to give the backstory on this one. Years ago, we used to go thrifting a lot. Like that would be like a date for us to just go to Goodwill and like just find crazy shit. So when we first started dating, we had made up a birthday for ourselves. I don't even know why we did that. We were really bored, and
Yeah, like-
we would just do weird shit
random
like that.
stuff.
Yeah.
The pass the time.
Yeah. So we made up a birthday, and then we were like, oh, like we should have a birthday party too, like on the day of. So we were like, oh, well, we got to look like dapper. Like we got to find outfits. So we went to Goodwill
And picked out
and picked out outfits. Now, the picture that you see or that you saw, we probably took it down by now, but picture that you saw is a picture of Devin trying on these little kid glasses.
Tiny glasses game, man.
Tiny
Twerking
glasses.
and lurking. All 2024.
The glasses don't even stretch all the way over his eyeballs. Like you can see half an eyeball like hanging outside of the glasses.
Oh,
So
man.
those were a Goodwill find.
Hey, if you ain't on the tiny glasses game, you won't understand. You know what I'm saying? We part of the twerking and lurking community.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's the type of time you were on.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the
that's
type
what
that's the type of time you're on now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forever twerking and lurking.
All right. Okay. So hope y'all enjoyed that one. Come back next week to see what Devin has in store. But all right.
Yep.
Anything else before we hop into Le Topic?
Nah.
We're good. Okay.
Give it to me, babe.
Hey.
Bum, 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 ah.
Oh, y'all, we started doing our reception playlist.
Crazy.
That junk is gonna be fire.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm so excited.
Y'all ain't gonna be able to stay out the dance floor, boy. Feet gonna be hurting.
That's the goal.
Better bring your extra pair of kicks now. Keep
That's-
some in the car or something.
That's literally what I'm trying to like. I keep telling myself like as soon as I get up to go to the dance floor, I want to be on the dance floor all night. I need shades. I need drinks.
Shades. Wow. Okay.
Y'all about to see a whole nother side of me. Okay, I'm done.
Dear God, let us pray.
I'm done.
Heavenly Father, I come to you as humble as I know how.
Topic. Okay, so tonight we're talking about something that I'm really surprised we haven't touched on yet with how long we've had this podcast. I would think
we probably have though a little bit.
we've touched on it a little bit, but we haven't done an actual like
A whole thing.
pod for it. Yeah. So we're basically talking about social media, how it reflects, how it affects.
Yeah.
Am I okay? How it affects relationships, just different like nuanced things with social media and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's get into it. So a few
Point number one.
we wrote down a few things we wanted to hit because there's just so much we can talk about this, and I don't want us to like go off the rails. But one of the main things that we talk about here and there is just talking about like the balance between sharing your partner, but not too much to where it's like now people are too much in your personal.
Invested, yeah.
Yes. Thoughts on that, because we now have a small but mighty platform in terms of like our relationship, because this podcast and the vlog, these are things that share pieces of us to the world. And just like finding that balance between what is too much to share and what is like where's that boundary, I guess.
What do you mean?
So how do you find that? I just said like 10 sentences and he's like, what do you mean?
Right. The meat part. Save the vegetables. What are you trying to say?
I'm saying, what is the balance between sharing too much and holding stuff close to you in terms of your relationship?
Okay, like as far as like on social media or something like
Yes,
that?
that's what we're talking
Right,
about.
so, I mean, no, because I'm saying like, so as far as having a boundary, like there is a such thing as oversharing.
Yeah.
That's in any capacity. That's in any space. You can share too much. Usually this comes in when you are probably sharing information or something that literally nobody in the room cares about. That's not always the case, but that's, in short, what tends to really happen. So as far as like a boundary, like I wouldn't post anything.
Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Hendrix, get down.
What was he doing? I can't see over the bar.
He's trying to get up on his crate so he can get something that's in his toy box.
So he can rip the stuffing out of all his toys. Yeah.
Just a badass kid. I'm sorry, y'all.
Crazy. But yeah, like the boundary is too personal stuff. Like me, like I don't know, like you just have a kid, and this is no shade to anybody who does this. This isn't something that I would do. Like I just feel like that's just kind of like overdoing it a little bit. But the moment that my kid takes his first breath being born, and you're plastering pictures of your newborn kid or whatever all over the place, or you have definite family and you're posting about
like exact like details about what happened, or
or somebody else's funeral and you're posting pictures of the dead body, like
oh my god, yeah,
like that's just not really necessary. Like I said, this is no shade to anybody who does participate in these things and do these things. That's just nothing. Like that's just kind of like my boundary. That's where I kind of like draw the line at. Like I'm not gonna go and do any of those things.
So in terms of like relationships, where in your opinion is the line of like what is too much to share when you're in a relationship with somebody?
You can overshare as far as like your in-house issues.
Yeah.
So like things that have nothing to do with a third party, but just the couple or just you two, and you're just leaking each other's business on statuses or Twitter or whatever on timelines. Like that's not okay. Like that's not cool. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, or me personally, once again, this is no shade to anybody who does this, but like posting explicit pictures of each other, like I'd never like do anything like that. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't do that to me. Like it's just not, you know what I mean? Because let's not forget, the internet is a very cruel place.
Yeah.
It's not a place for you to go to search for people to care about you and what you're dealing with. That's not the place for that.
A lot of people do.
That's what family is.
A lot of people do, though. That's the crazy thing. I guess that's the hard part with like people entering the space of social media and
Yeah.
like thinking, no offense, but like thinking that these people really care about you when like they don't
Yeah.
know you personally. So they probably care about you in a sense, but they don't know who you really are behind closed doors. So how
Right.
much can they actually care? Like they are only invested in what you show. So like, I don't know. I think finding the balance between what to share and what not to share is a little tough, because I know for us in this space, like we are in a space where we want to help people. So we want to share things about our relationship that might be helpful to other people because they might be able to like relate
Yeah.
or take away something from maybe a mistake we've made or whatever. But there's a line between like what we should share and what we shouldn't share, because then you have people who it's like they think they know you now and they
Yeah.
think they can like make
Yeah.
assumptions and things based on what you're sharing when like now we've let you in a little too much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or even like, I kind of think like goals or like personal achievements. Like I even think that might be like sometimes too much to share, because like you don't know, like people might be out there to try to like sabotage you, like,
100%.
pretty much ruin your joy. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Just because, or
Yeah.
some old vendetta or something. Like people be having like these like hidden agendas and stuff. So
Yeah.
you got to be careful about the things you put on social media about yourself. That location, like where you
Yeah.
are, you have to be careful with that stuff. Like, I know I do it sometimes, like, but I mean, as far as I know, I don't have anybody out there that wants to cause me or her any harm. So
Yeah, as far as we know.
yeah, and we're never in
We
places
got that
where,
one person that gave us a 1 star, so somebody
yeah,
you know,
so wherever you are, you know, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're eating your fruits and vegetables, like having regular bowel movements,
I'm
whatever.
kidding.
So
regular bowel movement.
yeah, just be regular. So like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I say, we're not really in places where we might be in danger anyway. But then again, we're living in a world to where you can be in danger
We
anywhere.
just never know, yeah.
Yeah, so
As far as like sharing things like in terms of personal accomplishments and stuff like that, and like not wanting to do that because people might like have a different motive or whatever the case. I think that's why some people don't even share when they first get into a relationship. Like this thing with like hard launching, soft launching, like stuff like that. Like it's definitely played into the media. Like that's like a fad now. Ew, I just said fad. But like that's like a thing now that like you soft launch somebody by just like showing the back of their head or like showing their shoes.
So for people who don't know, can you tell them what soft launching is?
So like
that's a new term for me. I've never heard of any of that.
like launching somebody on your social media is like you're dating somebody and you're showing. The soft launch is like just letting people know that you're seeing somebody, but you're not actually showing their face. So you're doing little things
like it's not the official reveal.
It's not the official reveal.
What the kids say, popping out.
Not popping out.
Not popping out. Okay.
No.
But
Very much staying in.
Oh, so this is like the trailer, like the teaser trailer before a movie comes out?
Yes, the teaser
Just kinda
trailer.
show you like this is what I have going on.
It's a little
but
bit
you
of
don't
the
know.
it's a little bit of the plot of like, oh, I'm dating somebody, but like not
You'll
enough
never
of the
know,
plot.
not yet.
Yeah,
Until the movie
yeah.
drops. Okay.
Yeah. So
So weird.
no, it's so
It's so weird.
But there's two sides.
Wow.
One side is people think that they are so important that people are invested in them enough to like stay hooked.
Care about, yeah.
Yes, stay hooked on like who they're dating. I being one of those people, not even gonna lie.
So is it like the Bow Wow video?
What?
When he was like walking, I think he was like just out in the street or whatever, and he was like, "Don't nobody notice who I am." Like, and he's like trying to put his hood over his head, and he's like snickering like, "Bro,
Yes.
they probably know you're Bow Wow. They just don't care.
They don't care. Yes.
Just
Yes.
don't care."
I am Bow Wow. Like that's I have to own that, because like when you and I first started dating, like I think I put up a picture of you and your back like was facing me, like you were hugging me and it was in the mirror, but nobody could see your face. Like nobody knows who
Yeah.
you are from the back of your head, but like it was a little soft launch. So yes, like there are people who
Wow,
are.
I've been soft launched.
You have. So there are people that are delusional enough to think that they are that important, that people care about who they're dating. I being one of those people. But there are also people, and this goes back to like the not sharing things because you don't want people to steal your joy type thing.
Yeah.
There are people who do keep it quiet because they just don't know what other people's motives are about that. Like stealing your joy. Like you're in this little bubble. You've just started seeing somebody like, I don't know, maybe everybody knows your ex or whatever, and they shipped you and your ex, and now you've brought somebody new into the picture, and now they don't like the new guy because it's not your ex. Like, you don't know, like, there are ugly people out there that don't like when you accomplish things or don't like when you are, like, the center of something or whatever. Like, there are people who really do want to steal your joy. So there are people out there that, like, kind of keep things hidden and they don't share until later on. Some people don't pop out with their partners until they're like engaged and you're like, oh shit, I didn't know you were dating somebody for like 3 years now. But like sometimes it is like that because people would rather just like keep it under wraps and away from the outside world because the outside world is cruel sometimes. So yeah, that's an interesting balance.
Wow, the curious world of launching someone.
Yeah, this is social media. Like this
Kind of
is
nuts.
This is the day and age that we live in. Like we were talking about it yesterday, like how wild it is that social media is so prevalent in relationships, dating. Like it is everything, high key. Like
Right, yeah, it is.
it really is, which sucks. Like it's just like it's just the thing. Like I don't know how else to describe it, but. Moving on.
2 point number.
I don't know. We're on like 2, 3.
0.2.
I've lost
notes.
count. We're just. We're just talking, so we don't have to like be so stickler. But another one that I did want to mention was like when you're dating somebody and they're not really heavy on social media, but you are. So like. Maybe they're all over your social media, but they either don't have it or they have it, but they're not really like into it like that. Oh, please hold.
Yes, that is
that is
pizza.
our pizza. And we're back.
Yeah, shout out to Domino's, man. You know
that was quick.
Yeah, they be taking care of us over here.
In the storm too.
And I'm a rewards member, so.
Love it. Dedicated.
Was able to get 2
Oh yeah, tell them the deal.
So we got 2 topping medium pizzas, cinnamon twist, the Parmesan garlic like bread twist, little knots, and a 2-liter Sprite for $19.99 plus taxes. It's probably like 20 something, but with the delivery fee, of course. It like went up to like $31. Not bad for all that though.
It's really not.
It's more than enough food. So
now we have to speed this along because the food is just sitting there and like the aroma is just like
it's just
coming
circulating
through.
around the room.
No, I'm kidding. But
so you will be asked to leave early. No, I'm joking.
We're not though. No, kidding. So back to like. The partner that's not really into the social media, but the partner that is on social media, shares their life or whatever. Like what that dynamic looks like. Should the partner that is sharing on social media care about being posted and stuff like that? Like, let's get into partners that care about being posted on social media, don't care about being posted on social media. Thoughts?
Okay, so this is where I stand with it. And me and you had this conversation the other day, and it's like it solely depends on the role that social media plays in your relationship.
Yeah.
If social media is like a foundation for your relationship and it's like the end all be all, like that's where you post the reel, that's where you post all your personal stuff, like then yeah, cool. Like I feel like your partner should be a part of that. Mm-hmm. Now, is it a necessity? No. Does anybody really truly care? Not even. So And like in our case in particular, I don't mind that she posts me on her social media. I also don't mind if she didn't.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, I believe we probably would, like, I don't know, like circle back to the conversation or have, or resurface the conversation if I felt like our relationship or trust is being jeopardized on social media. Then yes, then I'd probably have some questions and some speculations. But I mean, is it a necessity for her to post me? No. I mean, I can honestly care less because me personally, I'm not an insecure dude. So I don't need her to plaster me all over her Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. And because I know that I'm with her in real life, in real time.
Yeah.
I could care less what Instagram thinks or what Instagram knows, like, or Instagram's opinions or any other social media. I don't know why I keep referring to IG. It's probably because it's mostly
It's like
used.
our main.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I could care less because I know, like, the relationship that me and her have.
Yeah.
What you see on social media from her pertaining to our relationship is 100% real. It's authentic. Like, that's not a front, but I mean, none of you really know that though, unless you just really know us. So it could be a front to you. I'm telling you it's not, but what are what I'm saying? What are my words to your thoughts? You know what I mean? So, like, I don't think it's a necessity. Now, if you're somebody who prioritizes social media and you dictate, well, you let strangers on the internet dictate like what your life should look like, what your relationship should look like, what's goals and what's not, like, yeah, I'm gonna say you're probably lost.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I want to get into that too, but I did want to hit on like the partner that is on social media versus the one that's not.
But real quick, but I will also say, like, I can understand if none of the above is the factor as far as like you caring about what people think on Instagram or whatever or social media, but you just want to feel like some type of appreciation or love, or you kind of want to feel wanted, or you kind of want to be flaunted around. Like, I can understand that.
Yeah.
So that's understandable.
That's kind of what I wanted to hit on is just like, I think, and I'm sure there are men that feel this way, but I feel like it's majority women that feel like this, where like we feel like if we have some importance in your life that you would share that you are with us or you're dating us or whatever, or we're launched on your social media. But I was telling him when we talked about it in private, I was like, I think what bothers women is like men who are very prevalent on their social media and then just choose not to have their partner on their social media because it's like you're on this thing all day. You have a presence on this platform, whether you only have 500 followers or 6,000 followers, like you have some sort of presence and I am a part of your life. Like, if this is something that you're always on and always doing, like, why would you not share?
Yeah.
So then it becomes a thing of, like, is there a reason why you are not showing that you have a partner? Because, like, you may look single to the outside world, but you are very much not single because you're seeing me. Like, I don't know. It's this weird thing. When we were talking about it, I was like, I very much use my social media to share my life. Like, if y'all follow me on IG, which if you don't, it's @_neaters. But if you don't follow me, I very much show like HB is on the story all the time. Like, I got work stuff going on. I'm going to bar. Like, y'all very much know, pretty much, like, y'all know we're getting married. Like, everything that goes on in my life, I share. But that is what I use my platform for. So it would be weird if I didn't have Devin on my platform because Devin is a very large chunk of the life that I am showing you guys. Yeah. Why would I show, oh, I'm going to get drinks. Obviously, I'm going to get drinks with Devin. like let's be real. Or Sunday night dinner, like, out at Mama Ricotta's. Like, I'm not at Mama Ricotta's by myself. Like, let's be real. So, I don't know. I just think it's interesting. people who don't choose to share the partner, but you are prevalent on social media. Like,
yeah.
so I don't know. And then there are people that aren't on social media a lot that like, it's just not important to them to share their life on social media.
Yeah.
Like if you're that partner, I feel like that's okay. Like you don't have to share personal things and people you're dating and stuff like that. I just think if social media is such a big part of your life and that's what you're sharing, like why not also share the partner? But I don't know. I could be sound off in the comments. I don't know if I'm wrong about that, but like that's just my perspective on it. So
makes sense.
Lastly, because I'm looking at our camera and we are on the last little bit of battery, so I don't want to go too much over. But last part is the comparison game, and that's what you just brought up, where you're like, if you're looking at other people as like an example of what your relationship be, then maybe you're a little lost. And I agree. That's the hard thing about social media, and we talked about this on our if he wanted to he would episode. Go back to I think last season we talked about that. How that's just such a big thing, like big gestures, big love gestures and stuff like that. And a lot of them may be genuine. I'm not calling it out and saying that it's fabricated for the camera. A lot of it is though. But people see that and think that's the dynamic they need to have with their partner, or else their partner doesn't love them. And it's just not true. And like, I wish people would not get so caught up in what they see online, because it's not always true. And a lot of it is hyped up for the aesthetic, and there's sad, lovely music playing in the background while the husband comes over and gives the wife a hug and a kiss or whatever. Husband probably doesn't even know that it's being filmed. Like, it's just like a lot of like weird fabricated stuff. And I understand that there are influencers online that have this for a job. So yes, you need to pump out content if you want to make a living. Like, I understand that. I pump out going to work every day because I need to make a living. Like, I understand it. Like, you need to do what you need to do to make money. But it's just like, I just wish the consumers, the people who are consuming the content, just didn't get so wrapped up in like, this is what my life needs to look like too.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of content you see now, especially like TikTok and stuff, like it almost feels like people aren't like living real life anymore.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, and like I said, this is no shade anymore. This is just stuff that I see, that I just kind of observe, and stuff that I just kind of like from time to time think about. And and granted, I probably do have opinions about it, but you know. But it's like you literally set your camera up to pretend like you are waking up for the first time and getting like, that's like, why are you, why is it so pretend? Like, what, like you woke up for real?
Yeah,
like,
it's fabricated.
You didn't have to record your just entire like morning routine. Like, I get it. Like you said, some people do this for a job and it's content. Like, I totally get that. But it's like even in itself, like, that's a weird concept that you make money from building fake reality. Like, this, like, that's kind of crazy. Like, it's a crazy concept to think about. But people get paid for it and make a lot of money. So
absolutely.
I mean, I'm not here to knock anybody's hustle, but that's just, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. It's crazy at the end of the day and age that we live in with this social media stuff. Like, I guess my overall advice is just to not take it so seriously. Like, just like he said, like, I know in real life, me and you are together. We're getting married in April. Like, we have a real life outside of what we portray on social media. And not that what we're portraying is fake. It's just, I know, like, we live together. I know our day to day. Like,
what we have is enough for us.
Yeah.
It doesn't, I mean, we don't really need to satisfy everybody outside of the home. You know what I mean? It's not for them.
Yeah. So if you like content, you like putting stuff on social media, like just like I do, because I love that.
Yeah, continue to do that.
Do that. I'm just saying, don't get so wrapped up in that world, because it's not real.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's not real. Like, you have the option to edit videos and edit things. Like, just now what y'all are watching, like, there's edits in this. Like, things are editable and you can fabricate things. And like, I'm just saying, like, stay as grounded as you can in your relationship with people, relationships with your partner. Like, just don't believe the hype too much in the social media world. Like, don't get caught up in that, I guess is what I'm saying. So, yeah, this is a quick one. We're going to have to bounce.
I'm sorry. I promise you we will get rid of the Christmas decorations.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I meant to.
I know
and
you
forgot.
guys noticed these.
We got the tree to the right.
We still got
the advent calendar. I got a reindeer behind me. I know.
It's going to get gone.
Yes.
It's going to get gone.
It'll be gone. We got to get rid of it. It's long overdue.
Yeah.
But we're just in the spirit over here. It's really just because we're lazy, but that's okay. Got to keep it real. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and close this down because I can feel it. Literally any second this camera's going to die. And I would really hate to do this to y'all this season because we're better than that. So
yeah,
we're going to close it down. We'll have a nice hookup for y'all next week and all that good stuff. Thank y'all for watching. As always, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you got your post notifications on. Drop a comment, drop a like, all that good stuff. If you listen via audio, make sure you are following us on both Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. And like we asked last week, leave us a review. Give us some stars, all that good stuff.
We really need y'all in them comments.
For real.
This year, bro. Like,
talk to us. Dang.
Because what'd be crazy is just like the people that we do know, like when y'all see us, y'all talk about the podcast.
Right.
Or y'all bring something up that was funny about the podcast. I was just like, bro.
Even if it's just like, hey,
why
guys.
wait till we get face to face?
Even if it's like, hey, guys, good episode. Thank you.
Yeah. Like,
leave something.
That'll work. We'll take that too.
Of course. All right, y'all. Thank y'all as always. Love y'all. And we will see y'all next Wednesday.
All right, y'all.
Bye.